I'm an older child, the oldest child in a family of 5. I have 3 brothers, and that's significant for me because for a very long time I was the only girl child, very spoilt, and when I was 15 years old, my younger sister arrived on the scene. My own choice to do law was perhaps a naivety, a sense that I wanted to do good in the world, to do some justice, and what other better way than to become a lawyer. The highlight of this role, the head of Department of Commercial Law, has been that it's actually been the last 2 years, as I'm sure you're well aware, have been very difficult on our campuses in South Africa. We've had to contend with a lot of student protests, and so at the end of each academic year, last year and hopefully this year, it's always with a great sense of achievement that you can actually say, oh, we managed to complete the academic year, we managed to successfully run exams.
Caroline's very warm, she's very knowledgeable, very intelligent. She has been my mentor ever since I started at UCT, and a lot of the progress that I've made here as an emerging researcher, I owe it a lot to her guidance.
The professorship is very political, so if you go to the Bremner building, which is the center of university life, which is where administration sits, there's a very telling quotation on one of the walls that says 97% of professors at UCT are white male. The one culture shock or the one challenge that I experienced as a Zimbabwean coming into South Africa for the first time would be the racial dynamics in both countries. So Zimbabwe is a very different society when you talk about the relations between various races and ethnic groups. So juggling work and family life is very interesting. So I always tell my colleagues when I go home, I say I'm now going to my other job, because it literally feels like that. I clock out here at 4:30 or 5, whatever it is, and then a whole other life starts and a whole other range of things that need to be done.
My mom, where do I start? She has a lot to handle and a lot of responsibilities, but she's someone that still finds the time for work and for her family. I think she's a very special woman, and I'm glad to have her in my life.
As a sister, she's hilarious, you know. She's very funny. We spend most of our time laughing, really. We find funny things in everything that we do. She's very insightful as well. You can have the most serious of discussions with her in a light-hearted way.
When I plan my work, I plan it with my family obligations in mind. So if I were to show you my 6-year plan, it has my academic milestones, it has family milestones. It will say what grade which child is in, because it's one life.